Hello. Hey, Janet. Hey, Jessica. How you gals doing tonight? I've had a lot of stuff going on, Janet. We'll just start settling back down now. Quit throwing your head around, Jessica. You doing a head bob. Oh, we couldn't get along with the Aussie gal without her. That's not good. I tell you what, this damn cold weather make everything hurt. Well, you might as well get on the bandwagon, Jessica. Everybody else thinks everything's my fault, so. Ooh, hush. You ought to be outside sunbathing. Yeah, we used to do that. We'd be on a job and have a plate of steel laying on the ground and just break a dozen eggs on them and dump it up. Fry them eggs on a piece of steel. You're allergic to the sun, huh? No matter what, blame it on me. Mm. How far are you moving, Jessica? It don't take you long when it's that hot. I don't know how in the hell I used to work out in that all the time and then put gloves on and something over my face and light a fire when I was welding. Do it all damn day long. Well, you got a pretty good little run then. 9, 10 hours. Is that further north than Tennessee? I have to look at a map. I don't even know. Damn, you're gonna be a Rolling Stone, huh? Yeah, that water keep you cool though. I could water ski pretty good, but I never could slalom. How come? Was it cold or what? Water cold? You know, I'm seeing ads on Facebook and on here. They must be having trouble finding camp hosts. And I saw one on here for a horse packer for a guide. Some of them paying pretty decent money. Hey, Bill. Well, is Rhonda still there keeping you straight, Billy? Yeah, I know a lot of it is. That's part of what I've been doing. I got hacked, and I had to go in and change a bunch of stuff, and I got some damn credit cards I'm trying to get straightened out now. Well, did y'all take your trip, Billy? Is she gonna go back to traveling, Billy? I wasn't having any trouble at all until I upgraded Windows, and I have had hell with this computer ever since. Sunny beaches, huh? Are you a beach girl, Jesse? You sound like me, Bill. I spent about a day on that coast. And that second day, I'm already ready to get away from there. Go take a shower and walk outside and feel like you need to go take another shower. Only thing I like about the Texas coast and the beaches is the seafood. Well, I figured somebody make a comment about the 1,001. I went back and got to looking. Tonight there's 1,001 videos and live streams I put up. Not in this cold weather, but boy, in the summertime, I sure like them mountains. I answered just about anything. There you go, Bill. I do like that seafood down there. I know you don't, Janice, but especially you can find a place that doesn't freeze it. No sand or hot wax on Janet. Hello, Moon. How you doing, buddy? I appreciate it, Moon. You might as well hang around, Moon, because I got a funny feeling this is going to get a little wild tonight. You still working crazy hours too, Billy? Hmm. Must have been Ava's. I think I was in Ava's for a few minutes, and then I was in Roy's for a few minutes. I think that's the only ones I've been in. stayed pretty busy today. Okay. Mm, well, that's not good. Everybody I know has got sinuses so bad they're about to croak. I don't think anybody ever invite people up on it. I get Abe and Doug up every once in a while on mine. What you throwing together tonight, Janice? Oh, that's where that was B. I guarantee you they are. Mm. No, that was B. I went in there for I didn't know half the people on the panel. And I have a hard time with B. I can't understand her. Yeah, I don't. I can't stay in there very long because, like I say, I can't understand her. She talks too fast for a damn Texan. I'm gonna have to warm up a hell of a lot before I do that, Billy. I never did hear that 48 and 48. I've heard that 48 and 24. Good night, Mr. Moon. Appreciate you dropping me in. What is a 48 and 48, Billy? I do sometime. I have for about the last 2.5 weeks. They I haven't had time to watch much of anything. I'd have to do about half of that. I don't really give a damn about getting past the Mississippi going east. Well, I figure if they jumping on me, they letting somebody else rest. You better be glad all them states are not as big as Texas. It takes 2 days to get across Texas. There you go, Diane. I wonder if he gonna try to pull that trailer I built him with him. Damn, I got the hiccup. Hell, I've been in all 50, so yeah. Well, it's getting about time to where I got to start worrying about some of these eggs being fertile. So I picked what I thought was the calmest male and put back in there with them hens. So Fred's still in the other cage. I figured you got that nickname, and Rhonda swing at you, and somebody hollered duck. Hello, Demi Ray. Hello, Daniel. How you doing tonight? Oh, I'm doing good, Timmy. Mr. Daniels, you doing okay tonight? Don't never look up when a duck's flying over, Janet, or a seagull either. They can get sort of sticky. Two and a half more hours. All right. Damn, y'all must have some wild ass hunters down there. Yeah, some of them worth some pretty good money. That duck hunt's a big deal down there in Louisiana and Arkansas. Down on Texas coast, it's pretty big too. I think Texas they more they get off blah, 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 they get into the goose hunting and sandhill cranes more. You sure weather's all can't make his mind up, can it, Janet? Well, let it cool it off a little bit anyway. Yeah, it rained here this morning. I'll carry on for a minute. I'm gonna look and see what it's gonna be like tomorrow. Well, we got one more day of pretty cool weather, and then it's going to start straightening up. Some of them records, if you find a collector's, I don't have any idea what they're worth. And we're supposed to be like 50 tomorrow for a high. And then tomorrow night's supposed to be like 29 again. And then it starts warming up. About 2 or 3 days, it's supposed to be in the 80s. That's what I'm on now, Bill. I don't think we got any more rain in the forecast. You take your choice, huh, Jan? I guess that was yesterday. It was so pretty that, or maybe the day before. It was really pretty. I got on a bike road for a little bit, and okay, Jan. But boy, I was looking at all the stock tanks and stuff around here. Everything's running over. Looks like we're gonna go into summertime in pretty good shape this year. Here, y'all getting more rain than normal, Janet? Right there where you live? They need about one more good storm out there in California, more snow and stuff, and maybe to get all them lakes out there filled back up. Our big lakes are still down just a little, but not too bad. Yeah, y'all caught it down there this year. Well, your wildfires that they get going, do they try to fight them, or do they got the capabilities to fight them wildfires? I was reading about in 1800s they had a wildfire that started at the Mississippi, and it burned all the way to the Pacific Ocean. I think it's like 3 years. Okay. But they claim at one time that fire was 50 miles deep and 200 miles wide, but there wasn't anything to put it out, you know. Yeah, I missed that. Thanks, Diane. Here, a few years back, they were had a wildfire going someplace up north, close to the ocean, and they had one of those tankers that fly down and scoop the water up and then go in and dump it. Well, they found a guy in scuba gear about 50 miles inland, and one of them burned. They couldn't figure out how in the hell he got there. And then come to find out he was skin diving, and he got scooped up by one of them damn airplanes and dropped right in the middle of that damn forest fire. Don't you know that was a hell of a ride? Yeah, we've got a lot of them here too. Just about every town or county got them. Are
Can,
you there, Mister Bill?
can you hear me now?
Yeah, 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 yeah. How's everything going?
Crap. I didn't really mean to do that, and now it is.
Have you got YouTube open?
Hey, how about we shut that off? And
Yeah, that'll help.
how we doing now?
Yeah, much better.
Alrighty.
Have you been staying out of trouble?
Sure. I've been sick all week, so yeah, it's been awesome.
Uh, what's the matter with you? You pregnant or what?
I'm not sure. I think the rabbit died, but if the rabbit died, that's not my problem. Just saying.
Just send that rabbit over to Australia to Janice.
I'm pretty sure that would probably be Janet's fault, anyways, because she starts the shit anyhow. And they've got so many rabbits over there that are just running around.
They run a rabbit test over there, everybody'd be pregnant, wouldn't
Oh, no, let's see.
they? Run a rabbit test over there, everybody'd be pregnant, wouldn't
Yep.
Them-
Oh, no, let's see.
they run a rabbit test over there, everybody'd be pregnant.
Yep. That dog.
Hell of
I'm working on some stuff. That dog.
that. Okay.
I'm working on some stuff. I told you I don't feel good, so I'm a little off my game here. I told you I don't feel good, so I'm a little off my game here. Good God. I'm trying to see. Janice over here yelling at me, and
Yeah, you got it then.
no, I had to cut the whole thing off. I just feel like ass. So. You're just gonna have to tell me what the ladies are griping at me about. So
Janice and Diane will do it, I guarantee you.
oh, I know.
How that puppy doing?
What puppy we talking about here?
The one that takes up with you.
Well, she is no longer a puppy. She's like 5 years old, and the other one is not a puppy either. She's 2 years old, and she gets a shot every other week. Now it's every weekend, and I'm having to learn how to do that. So
Was that the one that was diabetic or something?
she's just allergic.
She was what?
Allergic.
Oh, okay.
She's diabetic. She's just allergic. Allergic? Allergic to what? Yes, she's allergic. To what? Everything? Everything. You got to throw Cat Williams in there, dude.
Is that the one that is Rhonda's personal helper?
Yes, that's the one we named that was Georgia. Okay, her name was Georgia. She was going to go live with my son in Alabama. So you can't take a dog to the University of Alabama and have her named Georgia. So they decided to name her Lola. I said, you can't name her Lola. Well, that's some chick you know off of YouTube. You'll never, ever meet her. Well, guess what?
Yeah. You got outvoted, didn't you?
Got outvoted, and then we met Lola. So I'm going to try and get back in here and turn the volume down. So,
Well, Rocky, he's a little over a year old now, but I thought he'd slow down a little bit by now, but he just still goes full blast.
well, yeah.
I don't think your dogs are wired quite that tight.
Ron, I'll send you some behind the pictures scenes of some stuff with what we get.
I tore the front end of my trailer out and took that Murphy bed out and put a different bed in it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Rocky was used to come busting in that door, and he'd run from one end of this trailer to the other and then jump and hit that bed.
Oh, yeah.
And just make 2 or 3 laps around there. Well, when I tore that bed out, boy, I screwed his day up. He didn't know what the hell to do till I got another bed put in there. he'd be running full blast, and all of a sudden he'd put the brakes on and look around like, "Where in the hell am I bed at?"
Hey, night, Timmy Ray. See, I think I got this hooked up. Uh, the girls like to. I say the girls, the Lola and Maggie like to get up into the big old king size bed and play Thunderdome. I'm trying not to. I'm in there laying up sick and all that. And they decide to Thunderdome up in this baby, which it's not the first time, but yeah.
I get you woke up anyway, huh?
Mm-hmm. But yes, sir. You just tell them, hey, leave
Oh,
mom alone. She's trying to get ready for work. Come in here and we'll Thunderdome. And both dogs get in there and square off in the middle of the bed.
mm-mm. Who was that? Lorraine talking in here? I guess it was yesterday, and said that she had a she was asleep, and she got a little bulldog, and that bulldog and her cat got in a fight right on top of her face.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Not when they actually fight.
Yeah,
There's 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 Thunderdoming, and then there's we hate each other.
yeah,
Yeah, Rhonda got bit. Rhonda's been in for 4 weeks or 5 weeks, and she got bit like the first week she was here, and like it. She went to uh, get in the middle of both dogs, and she does not know how to do it. You just kind of grab both their collars and you pull them apart because they're Rocky dogs, right? They're
yeah.
not Great Danes. You just pull them both apart by their collars. Well, she got bit on her hand, and it's taken about 4 weeks for that to heal up.
Oh yeah. The Rocky is the easiest going dog. Uh, I've had him around some other dogs, and I have never seen him want to fight. He just wants to play.
I need to throw up again our uh, Mardi Gras, the video of the Mardi Gras with the dogs
Yeah,
that we have, and yeah, our dogs they're okay around dogs, and then they're not, and it's like, and if one dog gets, which is usually Rhonda's dog, uh, it's like then Maggie just gets up on point, and because Maggie's the older one, and Maggie's like, okay, well, if it makes my sister unhappy, I'm unhappy too.
yeah. People don't believe it, but them dogs are pack animals.
Oh, yes,
All of
they
them are.
are. Yes, they are.
I used to have when I was a kid. I had a big old boxer. I mean, that dog was huge. Happy go lucky. Didn't he wasn't into fighting or anything. But I had a little rat terrier too,
Yeah.
and there'd be another dog show up, and that rat terrier go jump on the biggest dog in the world. It didn't make no difference. And because he knew that when he yelped that first time, that boxer was going to be right in the middle of it. Now, that boxer tears some ass up. But that little rat there and that rat terrier just back up and watch.
We had issues with three uh uh come on. Uh not the boxers, the
Pit bull?
Pit bulls. Yeah, we had 3 pit bulls getting in our yard.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And Lola, the small one, the one that has to have a shot all every week and all that stuff now and allergic to everything, she's the little turd that would go over there and start the and so that all the other little dogs would come over there. And then Maggie's standing there and she's kind of her little fat little brown ass is looking around going, "Oh, you bitch, you left me." Maggie is squaring off to 3 dogs that are 3 times her size, but she's not going to back, turn around and run because she knows that's, yeah, Maggie's a good big sister.
I tell you what, people don't believe it, but them dachshunds, them are some mean little shit.
Mm.
Now they got an attitude, boy.
I don't know about the dachshunds, but I will tell you the Chihuahua Hulas, them Chihuahua Hulas are mean Chihuahuas.
Oh yeah, little yappers.
No, our long-haired one taught our long-haired, whatever the hell her name was, the pick-a-pom. Our long-haired Chihuahua taught our pick-a-pom to be, you are going to be the rocking this ass bitch when I die, and then the pick-a-pom taught Maggie, this is how it's going to be. I'm in charge, and
I'll tell you what, I'll think.
I don't know what you're talking about, Diane. No, 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 no. No more naked men. No, Did you see what Diane said there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It'd probably be guys like Ron, and we're good with that. We don't need that.
He'd be telling me to put my clothes back on.
I would. Hey, you need to. If you want to start a Patreon where I put my clothes back on, I will start throwing dollar bills at you, buddy.
Lord. You might break YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Well, I tell you what.
I tell you what.
That wouldn't be a very popular channel, I don't imagine.
I don't know. Like I've said before, Diane and Janice, both them chicks, they good and I like them.
You read what Janet wrote?
Which one?
Said, no problem with that, Diane, just as long as they ain't got bigger boobs than I've got. Damn. Damn, you all right, Bill?
I told you I've been sick all week. Yeah, we good now.
You gonna make Bill choke to death here. Well, the way you and Diane talk, Janice, that'd take a hell of a man to be bigger than y'all are. They always talk about them running up under their arm and using them for a pillow. And
Yeah. I don't know about all that. Rhonda goes, go answer the fucking door.
do what?
I've already gotten in my I've already gotten in my relaxed clothes. Somebody's beating on the door. I'm that means she doesn't have her stuff holstered up no more, and she just needs me to go answer the door. I'm like, I'm outside dealing with the dogs. What do you want me to do? I'm trying to keep the dogs from not biting the postman. You want to deal with the postman, or you want me to?
Mm-mm. We had a little old Boston Terrier, and he was little. He was, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 months old. And he was just happy go lucky. He wouldn't have bit nobody. And I think that's as mad as I ever saw my wife. A postman come up there one day, and the little dog's name was Spanky. And Spanky was bouncing around, wanting to play, and that stupid ass postman sprayed him with that mace. My old lady come unglued, went down to the post office, got the postmaster, and she knew him, and chewed on him and said, "You better tell that idiot he better not do that again. If he does it again, I'm gonna whip his ass." And she would have too. She wasn't big as a minute, but woo, that damn little black-headed Indian was plenty hot now. That damn dog weighs, 5 pounds and a puppy, and he gonna spray him with that mace. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That postmaster said, "Oh, you get in trouble for doing that." She said, "I don't give a damn." Said, "We'll take that into court. It don't make me no different, but I'm gonna whip his ass before we go." Good damn.
Well,
We had another postman that took his place, and he carried a pocket full of treats with him all the time.
yeah.
And every dog in the damn neighborhood would follow him for a block. When he got on that block, every dog was out there wanting a treat. He'd be playing with them, and just difference in people.
Well, see, our post office lady, she puts our stuff in the mailbox, but then we got stuff at the door that they drop off. That whole stupid Amazon bullshit that round out orders all the time. Oh wait, I'm not gonna rap about that because she actually orders me some really cool stuff. Uh, but our post office lady go up and walk up and go, "Calm down, sweetie. It's okay." And she'll walk to the window, and because Lola's up there just losing her mind, and it's okay, sweetie. Calm down.
Mm-mm. Uh, and dogs are funny.
Yeah, Lola's big and bad until the three pit bulls come over the fence, and then she's like gone.
she gets she's smart.
No, she's like, "Roar." And I'm like, if you would just have shut up, nobody would have even come over here. Now Maggie's looking here, going, "Where the hell's my backup?"
Yeah.
Mm.
Be like that song that not as good as well, as good
Tubby Keith, I was only good as what I once was,
yeah,
but once I ain't never as good as I ever was, or something like that.
Yeah, that's about like him in that bar.
Yeah, that's Maggie. She's like, oh shit, where did my backup go?
Well, only two times since I've had Rocky that I seen him get upset. I was over at Daryl's one day, and there was an old boy come up there to see Daryl. And I don't know what it was about him, but boy, Rocky went to bowing up and had hair standing on the back of his neck.
Yeah.
He got over there in between me and that guy and just growling and raising hell. I had to reach down to get hold of him. And the other
Oh,
time was they had some plumbers and they were putting in a water system here after hours. And they come up at the end of my trailer and I've got a fence around it. And God almighty, Rocky hit that damn fence. And he wasn't playing then. I think he would have bit somebody.
yeah.
There. Yeah, I always believe that too, Janet.
Yeah.
The dog don't like somebody, something's wrong. Or somebody don't like critters or don't like dogs. I was
Yeah.
reading a deal on an RV park at one time, and this guy was just raising hell. He said they shouldn't be able to have dogs and cats in an RV park. And he was just throwing a damn fit. And I thought, boy, I bet you're popular in that place.
I would say that like probably 75% of the people in there got some kind of a pet.
I bet it's more than that. Man, it just, and they don't usually have much trouble out of them. People take pretty good care of them.
Right. See, Maggie wants to meet the other dogs and all that stuff. Her problem is when somebody goes and sniffs her butt. She does not like a dog sniffing her ass. It's like, no, no, no. Well, peace out. We're done. And she doesn't try to go after him. She's just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't even growl. She's like, we got to
They're funny. Every one of them dogs got a different personality.
go.
It was real funny when I got Rocky. They had two dogs left, and one of them had the dark eyes marked up, just like really. I'm surprised, Janet. Over here, they're everywhere. The Like Bill says, I bet you 75, 80% of people got pets.
Yeah.
They, and they're a lot of trouble on the road. They're
Are
just
they a lot of trouble on the road? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. Last year, we went to Pigeon Forge. Okay. We decided to take both dogs, uh, the girl kid and the boy kid, and their significant others. Let's just go with that for right now. So we have to figure out halfway between here and Pigeon Forge a place to stay that is dog friendly. A motel room because we're taking the cars. We're not taking the trailer. Irma, Gert. Okay. So it's enough to deal with this one and this older kid and their person and the dogs. And then we meet up with the other person, the other kid and their person. And then we get there. Whew, Billy can just relax right now. Fuck that. We can't go to the park because we got to make sure we're taking care of the dogs. And yeah, I hope my kids had a really good time last year. That's the last time I'm ever taking them anywhere like that. I will take my dogs places.
I like got in all kind of trouble in New Mexico. Because that's one of Catfish Charlie was still around, and my cousin was with me. We was gonna go fishing, so he went in there to get his hunting license, and I was staying in the car with a catfish. And he called me and said, "Man, I left my damn billfold." I said, "Okay, just hang on, meet me at the front door. I'll bring you some money." So I hopped out, locked the car up, and went to walked in the front of the store, handed him $100 bill, came back out, and there was a cop and 3 or 4 people around the car. I said, "Oh, that dog's gonna die." I said, "That dog ain't gonna die. It's cooler in there than it is out here." And I like got a damn ticket. Finally, I told that lady, I said, "Look, I'm gonna open this door up, and I want you to reach in the damn car and feel how cool it is and how cool that dog is. That dog ain't mistreated, I promise you."
And that was Catfish?
Yeah.
Shit. Catfish ain't never been mistreated a day in his life.
And but boy, they'll write you a ticket in a heartbeat in New Mexico and Arizona for leaving one, even if you got an air conditioner running. They don't like it.
Janice and Diane, when Rhonda, my wife, met Catfish, and every other lady that was there at that meetup, that poor little puppy, he was so mistreated.
He, he was sitting up on the back of that motorcycle like a big dog, wasn't
He was sitting on the back of the motorcycle. He was over there with the lady sitting on their lap and come here, Catfish. Oh, yeah.
he? Rhonda took up with Catfish, didn't she?
Rhonda loves some catfish, boy. Yes, sir. Rhonda loves some catfish.
I still miss that little old dog. I had him. He was got him when he was about 5 or 6 weeks old, and had him till he was 14, nearly 15. So had him a long time.
You see what Diane said?
I don't know. Is she talking about Catfish or me?
Pretty sure she was talking about Catfish.
Well, there's one thing about it: a dog in a sidecar draws the crowd.
Yes.
The first time I ever met Billy was at Lollapalooza, and everybody thought I was crazy. I think I rolled in there on that Harley with that sidecar on it, and had all my camping gear in the sidecar, and Catfish up in his little spot riding on the back of that motorcycle. And, different anyway.
No, sir. They didn't think you were crazy.
Yeah. Went set my little tent up.
They just wanted to see where your dog was.
Yeah. The only trouble I had at Lollapalooza, there was a trail right behind where I camped.
And you're correct, Diane. He is crazy.
There were deer going up and down that trail all the time. It drove Catfish nuts.
Oh.
If he had caught him, I don't think he could know how to drive him anyway. But he
I'm
showed.
trying to remember which one you were at.
I was right at the bottom of that loop.
No, trying to remember which Lollapalooza and which place we were at because I I can't remember any of them. Well, I remember, but
Y'all were right at the bottom of that loop, and I was on around that loop. You know, you remember where Badge was?
okay, that was the year Badge was there.
Yeah.
So that was when we were at the we're sitting down at the horse stable thing. That was when Badge showed up. When
Blind.
Blind View showed up. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That was like the second one.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Hello, loves. How you doing, girl? They
Hey,
rain.
loves. But yeah, that it's all kind of blurry for me as far as
It's been a few years ago. We done slept since then.
a day or two. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just fine, love. How you been doing? Up here about to burn up and then freeze to death all the same week. Yeah, it's like 29 tonight here, and day after tomorrow it's supposed to be 80 for a high.
Hey, loves. Well, that's when you get your little puppy, throw him in your sidecar, and go hang out with the 48 for 48.
I tell you what, that sidecar is getting expensive. They, you knew that I had a pickup run me off of a, got caught in a storm and a pickup damn near head on me, and I hit a bridge rail and rode it all the way across on that sidecar.
What? No.
Yeah. Anyway, messed the paint and stuff up on it, busted a little fiberglass. I fixed all that. And I was just lucky I had a sidecar on. That's the only thing that kept me from hitting that guardrail. I hung and nosed that sidecar on that guardrail and went plumb across that bridge. And it was raining so hard, I don't think the guy even knew he run me off the road. But anyway, it screwed the paint job up on that thing. I got a guy that's repainting the sidecar and the bike, the tank and everything on the bike. You can get 3 cars painted for what it costs to paint a damn motorcycle. $4,000.
What do you want it done, or do you want it done right?
Yeah, well, and they got
And
it's
by
got
the way, loves, I don't know where you're from, but hello.
Love is from the Philippines. But anyway, the sidecar tore all the hell right now.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now that Rhonda will be really pissed that that thing got tore up because that's
He
where her
didn't.
little buddy was living at.
No, he wasn't with me. That was between Rocky and Catfish. But it didn't really tear it up bad. It just uh
I'm telling you, Catfish was her buddy. And then when you went, okay, what kind of dog should I get next time? And I'm like, I don't know. We kind of like these Boston Terriers. And you're like, okay. I'm like, well, you asked me. And then Rhonda went, oh, you didn't ask me. Like, well, you weren't on YouTube and stuff. And
Well, I started to tell you about Rocky when I got him. There were two dogs, and I sort of wanted one that was marked up like a normal one. It's a 2-year-old pop.
thank you, Janice.
And I got down there, and Rocky was just as laid back and took up with me and everything, And what the other little dog was marked like I wanted, but it was wilder than a buck. And so there were some other people there, and we were talking to them, and they were wanting the dog that was marked up right. And I didn't really like a white face on Rocky at first.
What?
I don't know. After I got around him, I really like it now. But they took that other dog because that other dog was livelier, God almighty, if that dog was livelier than Rocky, I don't know if I could have stood it. But I took Rocky, and he woke up. But I like that little white face now. It sets him apart a little bit. But when you think about a Boston, you think about one that got both eyes black.
What?
That's what they're talking about. I already had that other one up. I do pretty good on these things until I start biting on them, and then they don't last long then.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? 1, 2. Yeah, fuck it. You're trying to quit smoking, ain't you? I like that.
I'm slowing down a little bit. Oh, I won't never quit smoking.
Yeah. Correct, Diane.
Damn. Do.
Yeah, I gotta go figure out the from 2 years ago, the Mardi Gras pet thing that we had, and put that back up. Rhonda took both our dogs out there, and we got yeah, it's a really good video, but I gotta put that back up somewhere.
You haven't put a video up in a long time, maybe.
Have you put up a video in a while? No, you just do lives.
No. That's part of what I've been doing. I started getting burnt out on these lives. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what the 1001 is about. I got to looking yesterday, and this is 1001 videos and live streams that I've put up since I started this mess. That's how many videos I've got. But now I got another camera coming in and some more stuff. I've got a whole bunch of a whole bunch of videos I won't post. So you'll be able to start seeing some of them before long.
Wait, hang on. What'd you say? I had never said. Oh, come on, Janice, get up here. Oh.
People be praying for cold weather.
uh, oh, my Lord. I love my people.
I ain't never figured that out. Everything on the woman gets hard when it's cold, and everything on the man gets small when it's cold.
Oh, as my friend Becky would say, next.
Yeah.
I had a really good friend Becky that was really into the where to find her from. She was it was the Alaskan Bush people.
Oh, what?
The Alaskan Bush people.
Oh, okay.
That's how long ago that's been. We didn't have YouTube about that. We just had Facebook about that. And so we're all watching about this, and I said something and took a screenshot because, oh yeah, my stuff's not gonna work. And she went, you can't do that, and because it's showing exactly where you're at, and blah blah blah, and which we know now that everything we do is showing exactly where you're at. But uh, she goes, I'm gonna take that down. I'll tell you why. And so, anyways, that was my friend Becky, and my Becky's friend, or my Becky, lived in Cleburne, Texas, and yeah, this is a long story. So we did all the Alaskan Bush people debunking bullshit and all that, and uh, uh, anyways, later on in life, because we were in the Alaskan Bush people debunking thing. Uh, Later on in life, Becky would finally just go, "Okay, I've heard enough. Next, next."
Mm.
Uh, and she was like 60 something or whatever, and had a couple strokes and ended up getting put in a home. And she still, till her dying day, if she was tired of hearing you say something, would go next. So if you ever hear me go next,
You thinking about Becky, huh?
yep, think about Becky, and I'm done hearing what the hell you got to say.
Mm-mm-mm. Some of these people are characters.
Next. But yeah,
Yeah.
Becky was really big into the bladesmithing thing. The when they did the oh, what the hell was that show called?
Oh,
Uh,
where they build all the knives.
yeah, where they built all the knives. Yeah, Becky was big into that. She was uh, a big uh, moderator for like the big groups, and even in the excuse me, the the Discovery people knew her. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And so she got to go over to the big channels, and when they had the big ass bladesmith all thing, and yeah, she was there for like 2 years, I think, and yeah, and then went back home and died of COVID. So
Well, I'll be damned. Isn't that funny?
yeah.
You know, a lot of the damn people that died from COVID, you wouldn't have thought were, you know, you thought they'd live forever.
Yes, sir.
That boy of mine he was within about 2 days of going in one of them damn uh, ventilators, which when you come off one of them, well, you got about a 40% chance you're not going to make it. And they gave him that uh, plasma, and boy, just as soon as they gave that to him, he just went coming right back up. He was out of emergency, he was out of intensive care within 2 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, if them people had spent half as much money trying to figure out how to treat that instead of trying to make $1 billion off a damn vaccine, there wouldn't have been near as many people died. They still
Yeah.
pushing the damn vaccine.
Then we go Monday morning quarterback again, so I can't do that. So
You know, a lot of them. Well, everybody was different on it, Diane. They, my son is an RN, and he was with a group of about 10 RNs that they were just working them nurses to death, and they'd call them in, and they'd go to one hospital and work for a week, and then they'd go someplace else and work for a week, all around the DFW area. And so, you know, he was exposed to it every day. And finally, out of that 10 people, I think 6 of them got COVID. And every one of the 6 that they gave the plasma to did pretty good. They, too much money to be made. That's a lot of things, though, isn't it?
yo. Da-da, 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 da-da. I hear Dallas playing every time I think about this freaking whole
Mm.
deal. Because somebody, J.R. Ewing, is out there going, yeah, there's money to be made out of this.
Yeah. Well, they keep shooting these balloons down, it's sort of wonder wonder if we're not getting that stuff shipped over here by balloon now.
Holy crap. Hang on. We don't actually know for a fact that we shot one balloon down.
Yeah. And they ain't figured out what the hell they're shooting down on the rest of them, or they haven't said anyway.
Well, look here. Look here. Look at this hand. Look at this hand. Look at this hand. When you're looking at all this hand over here, we're shooting this down. You forgot about that train that's throwing up so much toxic bullshit over here, right?
Yeah.
Did you forget about that?
And that they're saying is not toxic.
Oh yeah, it's not toxic because we actually caught it on fire.
Yeah. I got a buddy of mine that was with hazmat, I got hold of one of his books one day and got to reading them.
Yeah.
The numbers on the side, them sidecars.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't believe the crap they're shipping through all over the.
Yeah, I know. But part of it is we can't ship it through. We have to ship it on rails because we can't ship it underground.
Yeah. Honestly, scare you to death.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, dude, I work around all that shit. So
We we had a train. My shop was right next to a railroad track, and one day I heard the damnedest racket, and I looked up in one of them tank cars. What had happened? The one set of wheels had jumped off the track,
uh-huh.
and then they hit a switching point, and when it did, it knocked the wheels out from underneath the tank car. And that thing dug in nose and stood up on the nose and sort of sat there for 4 or 5 seconds and then fell back down. If it would have went on over, it would have come in the back door of my shop. And I got to watching them and held a damn thing full of jet fuel. And them idiots were sitting there with cutting torches up under them damn tanks, cutting that stuff. I told them boys that worked for me, I said, y'all lock this damn thing up. We're getting the hell out of here. I shut down, but they had that damn jet fuel leaking.
Oh my God, it's Badge.
Hello, Badge. How you getting along tonight, buddy? Hey, Kenneth. Good evening.
It is Badge. I can't believe Badge popped up in here.
You ain't gonna believe it. I had Badge and both his brothers up on screen the other night in here.
No way.
Yep.
You got my number. Why don't you text me? HD mechanic guy. He done changed his name like 14 times, but
Well, he's just a heavy duty mechanic now. He don't do any light duty stuff anymore.
oh yeah.
I'll get Badge wound up again here in a minute.
I guess he has to help pick his. Never mind. When he goes to the bathroom. Because we all know the Badge.
I met a lot of people at that Lollapalooza up there. C-Dubs and Frugal Gal and Lola and
Papa Texas and
yeah. What was that gal's name that was so damn crazy? She was on YouTube for a while.
it was so crazy.
Yeah. worked on the tugboats as a cook.
Oh, Saucy, the towboat chef.
Yeah, so she was crazy. He was funny, boy.
Then she decided to be a little bit political, and I don't know, and I don't know. I hear from her every once in a while, but that's just Badge. Get up in here.
You
Don't
remember
got nothing better to do?
Saucy? Last time I saw Saucy, she posted a video, and she was all dolled up. She had her boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's the last time I seen her on here. She's mad because she wasn't getting enough views on her videos. Said she wasn't going to post anymore.
Well, she got a lot of political. So
Well, you don't never know about it. It's just like these lives here. We got 10 in here tonight. Now, tomorrow night, you might have 40 or 50 in here. You don't never know how many's going to come in.
I don't know. I'm on this other thing, so I don't even know what we got going on here. So except Badge over here, tell Badge, get in here, Badge.
Mm-hmm.
Badge, I can't show my face because my garage is junky and Rhonda will yell at me. You know what my purty face looks like.
He don't want to take a chance on breaking YouTube.
Oh, Lord.
Mm-mm-mm. Well,
Bad shows his face, I'll show my face. I guess.
there you go. I think you're trying to figure out who you are.
That's right, Janice. I'm naked and afraid.
Hello, Jane Break.
You need to keep making sure you're looking in the basement there in case Badge does show up. Don't think he's going to.
That's all right. I'll call his mama if he don't show up. I got an inside track now.
Mm.
I get hold of Jimmy, his brother, and Jimmy will call for me.
We might have to walk inside and make sure these dogs ain't killing each other.
Are you outside or in the garage?
I'm in the garage. Shit, I'm in the garage. You know that.
Shut up, Diane.
Get the hell over, Billy.
Give
Get
me
the
mail,
hell
bud.
over. I'm coming in here. What the hell's going on, Ron? Janice is picking on my ass. Billy's picking on my ass. What the hell's going on?
They on the roll tonight.
I know. You leave these guys go for a couple hours, a couple days, and then you got to come back and you got to slap them around again. So,
Yep.
yeah. I got to remember how I got the chat so I can see what they're talking about. How the hell did I do that the other night? No.
Yeah.
Comments. There we go. Okay, I got it. You can see it now. I got it. Hello, Jane. How you doing? Hey, you hear that? Everybody picks on me because I'm an asshole, but yet Jane Bray's moving from Vancouver, from BC over to Alberta. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Oh, my brother's here. Hey, James. How you doing?
Hello, Jimmy Scott.
Jimmy Scott. Jimmy Scott. Yeah, you should come up, Jimmy. We get Billy going. That's not Billy, the one you think it is either. This is Billy from the Cast Iron People.
Yeah,
how you doing, Billy? I haven't talked to you in a long time.
Yeah, I got a hack to start with and getting that straightened out. And just had a bunch of stuff going on and getting set up to do a bunch of videos.
What, you're making videos now?
Yeah, I'm going to start.
Ron, you're going to the dark side, buddy.
Well, I'm sort of getting burned out on these lives every night. So I don't think I'm going to start going to every other night.
I'll go every couple nights or something. If you make it like a, oh, I don't know, just make it like you're going.
You hit the wrong button, Badge. What did you do, Badge? Hell, everybody's hiding up here.
And I think I got it now. Comment,
There
chat,
you
chat with everybody in the studio. Comments. How did I get back to? I can't remember. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're back.
go. Yeah, you're back.
This new technology. Oh, look
Yeah,
at
you
that.
just get that.
Billy
You get
shows
that
up.
new technology.
Son of
That
a
new
gun.
technology.
Billy showed up. Billy, how the hell you doing?
What are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty damn good. We're stuck down in Arizona. I know it's a tough one, but
Jeez.
you know, you got to do what you got to do. You know, so
Well,
you know,
well, hang on. Do I need to send some tarps so you can wrap everything around your stuff?
no, I'm down in Arizona.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Do I need to wrap? You know.
No, we're not putting a condom on it anymore. That's it. I told Elle, that's it. I am done. I'm never winterizing this trailer again. So we got to keep her above 32 degrees. So I don't give a shit what we are doing. We are not winterizing this trailer again. I refuse. I come down this year and froze the sewer line, the gray water to the back. So I had to fix that. So that pissed me off, and that's it. I'm not doing it anymore. So I'm not going to winterize it. So, but I got it fixed, of course.
You got 2 cameras up, Billy?
What's that?
I said, you got 2 cameras up?
No.
No, you just go in.
Diane said for you to put some clothes on. I figured you had another private camera running between Diane and Janet.
No. I'm not going there. I'm going to shut up right now.
No, they ain't on my private.
Now, don't go to talking about privates now.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
You might be lucky though, Billy. Next year we're coming down to Texas, and you're right beside it. So, what's the hell is the name of that? What was the name of that campground just south of you from Shreveport? There, something Grove, Cove or something. A campground there that I was telling you about. This is really cool, but the free one. Jimmy or Neil knows it. Just about 20 miles south of Shreveport on the back road. Can't remember where it is. I'll figure it out one of these days.
We're trying to talk Janice into coming over here for Lollapalooza next year.
Yeah, I want to do the Lollapalooza next year. I want to. You know what I got to do? I got to do something, and you guys are right there, so you can do a little bit of hunting for me. But I hear a rumor, and I don't know where to look for it because I'm not. I'm going to say a hillbilly from Louisiana, and I don't know how to look for it because I hear that Texas has a whole bunch of municipal campsites, like village campsites that you're allowed to stay like 3 nights for free. A lot of them do, but I don't know what app you find or what you find to find this information. Because I want to hide out in Texas next year. You know that Texas was warmer than Arizona this year. Did you know that?
Oh,
Livingston, where Xanadu or BFE is. RV BFE is in Livingston. They moved from Michigan to Livingston, and it's warmer where they are than it was here.
That's what we were laughing about the other night. All the snowbirds came down to Arizona, and it's warmer in Texas than it was in Arizona.
It was.
Yeah.
And my sister Nancy is up in Sarnia, Ontario, which is like by Port Huron, and half the winter was warmer than it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was warmer, but it was almost even with Arizona. Some nights, it was even warmer. It's kind of crazy, but yeah.
Well, it's like 29 tonight here, but day after tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 80s.
What
Yeah.
the hell's it here? What is it?
And I'm
13.
sorry, badge 29 is like, I don't know, crazy ass crappy, what y'all's
Really, and Janice will probably go with me on this one.
and then
Jane,
80,
is that
80
it's
is
a way
like
easier. It's way easier than the Fahrenheit shit. It is. It's way easier. See, because okay, how many miles can you drive in 3 hours, Billy? Just on the average. I don't know. But I can go 300 kilometers. That's how easy it is.
How many hours can you drive and what?
How many miles can you go in 3 hours?
About 3 hours.
I can go 300 kilometers in 3 hours because it's so easy. 100 hours or 100 kilometers an hour.
Well,
Or 100 kilometers.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Are we talking about I'm driving or Rhonda's driving?
No, we're talking Rhonda.
Rhonda driving?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can get from the furthest side of Dallas over there at almost Fort Worth to Shreveport. She can get here in about 2 hours and 15
That's moving. That's boogieing. That
Yeah.
ain't stopping at no Timmy hose.
No, she has to stop and refuel at Bucky's because you know how Bucky's is.
Where was that? What was that place you got the shitty fuel? That wasn't Bucky's, was it?
I had the shitty fuel from fucking home.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought it was. I wasn't sure where you got it from. I didn't think it would be Bucky's because Bucky's get fuel every day, so it wouldn't get bad.
No. I got that. That was before I went there, and then they did the $17,000 worth of work on my truck. That was the year you weren't there.
No.
Yeah.
I'm here now, though.
I'll tell you what, Bad. On mine, if I'm pulling a trailer, and it usually works out pretty close, you can just figure 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
On a long trip, if it's 300 miles, you can figure 6 hours.
Yeah.
Time you stop and you do whatever,
Yeah.
And that worked out pretty close.
So you go like, the thing is, if you go, I don't know, I find the kilometers way easier. I set my mileage up on the truck just so I know when the sign says 250 miles. It's such a pain in the ass to figure it out. Whereas if in kilometers, like say for instance, you go on a sign that says 120 miles to Gatorback, Louisiana. Well, how long does it take you to get there? You got to figure it all out. Whereas if you go and do it in kilometers and it says 350 kilometers, you're going to be there in 3.5 hours doing 60 miles an hour.
Not in Louisiana.
Why?
You got to put up with it, especially if you're on Interstate 10.
I thought the roads there were pretty good considering. They're way better than they were.
No.
Well, maybe it's on the wrong road. Maybe it's on a Texas road.
Texas roads are pretty good usually.
No, they're not.
If you take I-20,
I don't take interstate.
I-20 anywhere from Texas to Minden, your shit is going to be going. Oh hell yeah! We should have put our.
I never take interstate. I hardly ever take interstate, so unless I have to.
Interstate 10. I come down through there going to Florida one time in a van, Billy, and that van was a maxi van, and it had just the right wheelbase that it would hit them concrete slabs on interstate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your damn head. No, it ain't no the don't. And the donk is your head hitting the top of that van every time you go over one. That damn thing be bucking worse than some bulls I've rode. You wait for somebody to hit that damn buzzer. Where in the hell that 8 seconds at?
Yeah.
I haven't been on 20 in a long time though.
20 through Bossier. It's bad. 31, 32, if you try to go around, that thing is shit since they built it. And it really does not like a long wheelbase pickup with a longer wheelbase trailer. It does this, and it makes your dog that never threw up ever. She just gets in your lap and goes, "What?"
A donation?
Yeah. It's like when we were leaving town, that was the trailer we had, the bumper pull. She was gonna barf when we got on that highway, and she was gonna barf when we got back. And it was just, that's how it was.
I don't know. It'll be interesting though.
Bad, there's an app someplace.
There's always an app.
Yeah, but it's free campsites.
Yeah, I got that one.
If you got, it doesn't list the.
I'll have to go check it. I never really checked it. I just been talking to. I talked to Brian at Adventure Van Man. He told me that a lot of them little towns, especially through the Cotton Belt in Texas, have these little campsites, like 5, 6, or 10 sites for the work campers, and you can use them for, some of them cost like $5 a night or something, right? Which is not bad.
I know where 3 or 4 are out in West Texas.
That's all I need. I just keep going 3 to 4.
Yeah, I know a guy that's got 3 campsites there that he stays there for 6 months at a time, and he'll stay 2 or 3 weeks, and they got a donation box that everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've stayed in those before.
I'll go back to Dumas, Texas. That's free. I like that one.
Dumas?
Yeah. 3. You can stay there for 3 nights free. It's got 50 amp service, water, sewer, and showers and a bathroom.
How you doing, Mr. Dumas?
I'm doing pretty good, Dumas.
It's not dumbass, it's Dumas. You dumbass.
Yeah, it's not dumbass, it's Dumas. I'm Dumas.
There's another one at Littlefield, right out there in that part of the country.
Littlefield?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to remember that. No, I don't know. We're just gonna try something else this year.
Well, I tell you one you ought to talk to is that Crystal in a green van.
Crystal in a green van.
What exactly is her name, Diane? But anyway, she's from Rio Grande City, which is just as close to the tip of Texas you can get to Mexico. So she's right down there in the middle of all that.
Boy, that Diane's wound up tonight. 2 things come from Texas: steers and.
They used to say steers and queers, but we shipped all them to California.
Exactly.
Oh, no, now they're down in never mind.
Yeah.
Y'all behave. Y'all need to behave.
Crystal Lagreen. I never heard of her.
She
Crystal Lagrina. Lagrina? Never heard of it.
she's coming back from out there now, and but she lives right on the tip of Texas. I mean, as far down as you can get. I think
Yeah.
she said you go 5 more miles and you're in Mexico. And,
Yeah.
So she ought to know about that country down there.
Yeah.
Either that or you get as far as the top of Texas, come talk to me, and we might have a place for you to. I
I don't want.
don't know what.
No. I don't want no. I don't want it. I hate people. I got 2 dogs. I gotta have them. Let's let the dogs can run.
Well,
No,
that's true.
I gotta have the dogs tied up and I can run. Yeah, that's it. So
Your wife ain't gonna let you run. What the hell are you talking about?
I know. You sound good though. But
I don't know. It's got a big barn there that's got machinery in it. So
hey, I never told you what I snagged. I never told you guys what I snagged. So I go over and Dave Wanders. He's from Tucson. He was over here camping. He says you're going down to Ironwood, right? I said, yeah. He says, well, come over to the house. I got a place where you can park, you can plug in, get water and all that stuff. No sewer, but everything else. And I got a couple things you can fix. I got an old generator you can fix. I said, okay, I can do that. So I go down there and we pull into the yard, get all set up. And I said, I'm going to go look at that generator. It'll take me 15 minutes or so. I'll get it running. Hadn't run for 2 or 3 years or something. So I go in and I get this thing all fixed up and running 15, 20 minutes. I had it running and I come out. She says, you get it running? I said, yeah, I got it running. It runs pretty good. It's got a little mist in it, but other than that, it's not bad. Oh, I was wondering how your generator ran. I says, it's not my generator. Mine's in the truck. That's Dave's. No, that's yours. I said, what do you mean it's mine? He wanted to give it to you for 2 years, but you never came down. He's got another. I know he's got a brand new one. Yeah, well, he's going to keep that one. You're going to get the other one. That's yours. Because the funny thing about it is, you start thinking about crap. Billy, you do this all the time, and you think about shit, and you're thinking, okay, how can I get this through by the wife so that it sounds like it's a good deal? Because I wanted to get a Honda 2000 for like 2 years. I wanted to get one, right?
Right.
I've always used the Champion, which are always they're a good generator. And now I'm using Willie's. Willie got a brand new one. He never used it, so I run it in. I made it run for him. I got it working. So, yeah, I always tried to get a Honda, but this is good. So yeah, I get a Honda. It runs just fine. So.
Bad. You always feed them with them engines and stuff. You find anything to clean that unleaded gas out of a damn carburetor?
Yeah, brake clean.
Get brake cleaner?
Yeah. Brake cleaner, the throttle body cleaner will do it. Because unleaded gas, the thing about it is that people, they use that cheap shit gas and it's so full of alcohol. And what alcohol does, it corrodes, right? And it turns into a jelly. And it just plugs the son of a bitch solid. This one here was so bad. Well, not this one, but the one that Byron he's a camp host here at Midland. It was so plugged, I had to take a copper wire and go through all the jets. That's how plugged it was. Because it just plugs right up like shellac, right? So, but see, the thing is that you get on these sites with these lawnmower people and all that, and I get so pissed with them because they're just a bunch of parts changers. Oh, just go get a carburetor.
Yep.
Well, why not just clean it out? Well, goddamn thing's only $20. So, are you a mechanic or a parts changer? So yeah, they just piss me off. So, and I've never changed a carburetor yet, ever. And I fix a lot of generators. I always clean them out, and they work just fine.
Well, I got them little airboats I built, and I can buy carburetors for that damn 15 horse for like $8.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, it's a damn easy. It ain't even.
yeah,
But
but I'm different than you. I have fun at it. You know, it's like a challenge.
oh,
I can get that piece of shit running. Yeah, I can get it running.
I got an airboat I built, and well, it's on my channel. I've been running it, and it's got a 22 horse Predator on it. That B uh, Predator. Well, I decided I was going to put a gear reduction on it, and so it's set up, and the carburetors got set up. Well, the damn carburetors hid up under it, all kind of crap.
Yeah.
And so I got a buddy here, he's pretty good mechanic. And I said, if I tear that damn thing down, can you put it back together? And he said, yeah, I can put it back together. Ain't no problem. Well, I tore it down and got that new carburetor and put on it and started putting a gear reduction. Now he don't know how to put the damn thing back together.
Throw it in a box and send it to me. I'll put it together and send it back. What are you laughing at? I'm serious. Billy, what are you laughing at me for?
I'm not. Serious. I'm not laughing at you.
Oh, okay.
Badge, you are like my brother. You, I swear to God.
Just back up a bit. You got an airboat?
Yeah.
Well, me and you's got a date, buddy.
Yeah.
That's on my bucket list. The fucking riding an airboat.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Bad. You like to fish at all?
Yeah.
Well,
as long as I don't have to get in the water and stick my arm up some catfish's mouth, I'll be all right.
Yeah. There's too damn many cottonmouths around here for this old country boy to be doing that bullshit.
I watched that. I said, "What in the Sam? That's something Billy would do. What the hell is that?
Negative, that motherfucker.
Oh,
that is God, not something Billy would do. Billy looked at that going, no.
I gotta tell you,
you gotta be kidding.
I gotta tell you a funny story about that. I had an old working for me.
Anything to do with it's a funny story, Ron.
Though I won't do it. I've done seen too many people reach up in them damn rocks and there be a cottonmouth or a snake laying in there, you know.
Oh yeah. I know. I can't do it.
I had to
look here, Badge. My brother is like you. This sumbitch can go. Oh, and it will start.
Well, okay. Now
except
you got
my brother. Except my brother's also that crazy bastard that goes
noodling.
Let's see what we do.
You know, the funny part about that, Billy, is this. This is a funny story about that. Is that, you know, the funny thing is that everything, there's not a thing in this world you can't fix. Nothing. That's my attitude, right?
Yep.
So
right.
The funny part is that people will try to look at it or work on it or something. And then they'll say, oh, I'll take it over to Badge. He'll fix it. And they won't do it or try it or do anything, but they bring it over and expect me to fix it. And of course I do, but still, it's just a funny thing that they can't do it, but they expect me to do it.
You know something with me, Badge, on that. When I blew that left thumb off, well, it still broke. And there are so many places that you're working on something. You know what I'm talking about. There's places you can't get your right hand into.
No.
You got to do it left-handed. Well, when I blew that thumb off, they put it back together and it didn't heal. I can't start a boat or anything left-handed. And it drives me, I get so goddamn mad, I want to just spit nails, you know.
Well, the thing is that I broke both arms, right? So when they heal, that's as far as they go. They don't go down straight anymore, right? Well, you try to stick that underneath an engine and put a bolt in. You can't do it. You can't friggin' do it. And then I was moving my daughter and took the end off my finger, like the skin off the end of my finger on the door. And then that I can't start a boat with it either. Yeah.
Well, damn it, you
Well, it's
dumb
not
shit.
quite as bad as that, but yeah. It's not
Well-
quite nowhere near as bad as that one. But it's funny, you know. But yeah, it's just crazy.
My
I have
story's
a lot
not
of
even as funny as that, but
Mhm.
you know, my brother went to the Plymouth troubleshooting contest. Anybody know what that is?
No,
What?
no.
That was a whole thing back in the day when you went there and all the trade schools sent their dudes up there and
Oh, for the competition.
yeah. It might be a fucking light.
You know, my view on that one is that they all do this. They all do it. All the trade schools do it, and nothing. And I'm not picking on people personally. Believe it. It's just the thing. The way I think about it is that you go into that trade school and then you go in there and win the competition or something. It doesn't help you one bit when you're up your ass in mud fixing a carburetor in the bayou. It doesn't going to help you one bit because it's got nothing to do with it.
I love that. I love that. What you said there.
I don't know. I don't know. It didn't do nothing for me. I'd rather go fix something than.
Because they blew their shit up and they ended up third.
Yeah.
Bad. You were talking about rock fishing for them catfish, noodling. This old boy that worked for me was out there on that river, and he was floating down that river and running his hands up in them holes, you know. And I was backed up watching them. Well, we got you got cottonmouth down there, but you got a diamondback water snake that looks like a damn cottonmouth, and they're meaner than shit. Now they will bite you in a heartbeat. And that old boy was floating down that damn bank, and grass on the bank right there. He was floating along, and a damn one of them diamondback water snakes hit him right there on the nose and bit him. And when he did, he slapped him, and I guess he made him knock that damn snake goofy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway, he wasn't in water about chest deep. He come up, that snake was not hanging onto his nose like a damn bulldog. And he was slapping at that damn snake, trying to run in that damn shallow ass water. He come to work that next day, and he looked like he'd gotten a damn ring with Cassius Clay.
Oh God.
He done all too.
I don't know. It's just.
I like
I
to
don't know.
drink.
The thing is if you could see him, it's a different thing. Like you can see what you're doing, right? But that water is so murky, you can't see shit. And you're sticking your arm down there and saying, okay, that's like going into a damn bar blindfolded and pick out the first girl. You don't know what the hell you're getting. Like, come on.
With them damn lights and them
It
bars.
don't matter how many beers you like. It doesn't matter how many beers you drink. It ain't going to tell you if it's any better looking. So, can't do that one.
Yeah, Bass has got this one.
But you're talking about that, Billy, and Jimmy Billy brother Jimmy. He's just as bad as I am. He's probably worse than I am.
But you
Yeah,
come
fixed in or anything.
I'll get that airboat running, and we'll go down the river.
Fuck you. Ron, just don't worry about it. I'll get it running when I get there. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
No, I'm talking about I get you on that river in that airboat, and there's about 80 miles that you can run down that damn thing anywhere you want to with that airboat.
I ain't gonna noodle. I'll tell you that right now.
We'll
I don't give a shit how fast your airboat goes.
We'll set up on one of them damn sandbars and put some rods out and catch some of them damn 200-pound gator gar down there. I'll hook you up on one of them.
Oh God.
We have a good.
Yeah. We have to work on that one, Ron.
Oh shit.
We have to work on that. That sounds like a good idea. That's one of my bucket list things. Is I don't have a bucket list, but that's one of my things is to do an airboat thing.
Airboat. Well, I used to bow fish all the time. I had that world record for a while. And
Billy's having a party by himself there.
Yeah, I built 4.
No, I'm done.
We need to go down and Billy, you got any neutral around your part of the country?
Yeah.
Did you see where they're giving like $8 or $9 a piece for the tails off them neutral now?
Mm,
There was some old boy that was. I think they were doing it mostly down south, but
yeah, Nutria. They were giving a dollar a piece.
yeah, it's up to $9 now.
Yeah.
What's that for?
They're neutral. They imported them in here. One old boy killed $85,000 worth of them damn things 2 years ago.
What are
They're
they?
it's like beavers or Nutria rats or
Like a muskrat.
beavers that ain't beavers. They got little smaller tails, and if you bring them to uh, the
Bar,
no the
drugstore, gas
shut up,
station,
dickhead. The
store, school. He's gonna fuck. He's gonna
I
kill
love
me
to
next
hate
time
you.
he sees
I
me.
love so much to hate you, Baz.
Big 2x4 right to the head. Here, I got something for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you take them to the paper mill,
Yeah.
and they'll give you a crap ton of money.
Really?
That ain't how it is anymore. That's not how it. It's like
I've been,
getting beaver tails and all that. And
I've been watching this thing. I forget what the guy's name is. Yat. His last two. He's a pig hunter. One of them wild boar hunters.
yeah,
I guess them son of a bitches are rampant down there in like Louisiana
they are
and
really.
Texas and
Yeah.
oh yeah. He's all excited. He got 30 of them the other night there. I said, "Oh my god!" So yeah.
Yep. Ron's all about the nutria and all that shit, and no, we're all about the pigs.
Yeah, I think the neutral more down south Louisiana where they were hunting them. We got so many damn wild hogs here that it ain't even funny. And we
I
have,
guess they're worse than rabbits. I guess.
oh yeah,
Like
Yeah,
they're just unbelievable. Yeah.
yeah.
And like they can have what the hell was it? They're starting in Alberta. They're starting to have them in Alberta too. They're not quite as bad as Texas but the guy was I got onto the government thing was showing it, and it showed a picture of a cornfield in Illinois in Indiana.
Oh yeah.
It says just watch this. So we're watching the cornfield, and you can see this combine coming through the cornfield. And it's it's all grown up like 6-8 feet, right?
Yeah.
So, and at the end, the combine was coming out, and there had to been a herd of about 50 of them little bastards come running out of there ahead of the combine, right? And then they put the drone up in the air, and it showed the mess that they made in that field. It is unbelievable what kind of mess they made. It's just unbelievable. Like they just destroy it.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Half the time here, they destroy the fields before they can even go harvest the corn.
Yeah. They can't grow anything on the next year either. So yeah. Yeah, I guess they root it right up and take all the nutrients out of the ground and everything. Just make a hell of a mess.
Yeah.
And dig a damn hole a tractor will fall off in too.
Yeah. But it's funny how they put them cages up and catch them, eh? What the hell? Pig cages or pig pens or something they call them.
Trap.
Yes, but that's really, it depends on where you're at, whether that's legal or not.
I guess. See, I guess in Alberta, what they're doing is giving $70 an ear for 2 years off a pig, right? Off a hog. And I guess that's not the way to do them. The way to do them is like the guys down south do them in a pen, and they catch them and annihilate them, right? I guess that's the way to do it. Because
They
they're stupid smart, I guess.
They are
got
very smart.
Yeah,
yeah,
super smart. If you shoot one, it'll go back and tell the other ones, and they'll take off to another. They'll take off to another place. Where if you catch them and get them all, then they can't go back and tell nobody.
they got a damn trap now. Badge. It's got one gate on it. It's a drop gate.
Yeah,
And these damn pens are like 30, 40 feet around. They're big.
and then
And
pigs ever get pissed when they get caught.
oh yeah. But
They just ram right into that wall. I thought they'd knock it over, but they don't. Yeah.
they taken and it hooked into your phone. And
Yeah.
when your phone will ring
Yeah.
and they got video on it where they know how many pigs are in the trap and all that.
What do they call it? Pig cam. That's what they call it, a pig cam. Yeah.
And I bet you I've killed 200 of them things.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
even it's illegal down here in Texas now that they get in a helicopter and flying and killing them.
That's what I heard. Well, there's a guy up in Alberta, up in Mayerthorpe, just about the middle of Alberta, and he's got I forget how big a farm. I think it's like 200 acres or something. And he's got it all fenced, and he's got these wild boars in it. You go hunt them. You pay $1,500 for a weekend, and you can go hunt them. And then they harvest them for you and all that stuff, right? But yeah, yeah.
All right, how close are you to Louisiana here?
Oh, 3 days. We're over now in Arizona. We're in California, really.
Well, okay. Well,
right on the edge of California and Arizona.
oh, I'm so sorry that you're in California.
Yeah. But see, I guess being Canadian and all is that the ones down in Arizona are a little different. They're javelinos, I hear.
Well, that's not a pig.
Oh, the little bitty javelinos.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
call
so
them
sweet.
javelinos, and everybody says I'm from Canada. I says, well, if they're javelinos, what in the you put a J on it for?
Well, what about a jalapeno?
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah,
I said, if you want to call it a
javelinos,
jalapeno
they're
or a jalapeno, don't put a J on it.
Them things are worse than the ones we got here.
Well, they say they're not. They don't have an open season for them.
Oh,
What?
No.
It's not open.
No.
In parts of Texas, it's open. We used to go bow hunt them all the time.
Yeah.
Javelinos, yeah.
Them are the nastiest damn things. They got a nipple on their back. That's just what it looks like, a woman's nipple, right in the center of their back. And if
I don't know about this.
If you roll that damn pig over on the back, it'll mash that nipple and it sprays a deal just like a skunk.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And if you're gonna try to eat
but
one,
they're different though. They're not a pig. They're a rodent, I hear, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're rodent.
Yeah. That's what Steve was telling me. Steve from Ventures in Arizona. He was saying that they're like a rodent. They're not like the pigs, like not the wild boars.
I can call them things up. I'll get a varmint call when we both
They're
hunt
a pig / skunk / there's a lot of slashes there right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of slashes there.
And
pig slash,
they got
javelino slash.
And they got tusks.
You ever feel their teeth, Bill? Where them teeth, their teeth grind together every time they close their mouth. When they get upset, they'll sit there and slap them teeth together just real loud. And every time they close their mouth, them teeth rub and they sharpen themselves. And they're just like a regular.
I guess them wild boars, they're friggin' nasty, boy. Them things.
Yep.
If they nail you, they'll rip your leg right open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, I was worried about them big ass bear things over there.
The what?
Y'all were worried about those big bear things.
Oh, bears. Bears are good. They don't like humans. They taste like shit, they say.
Well, apparently the javelinas eat your ass, and then they go, humans stink like ass.
Helly pig, and that's a good one, Jane. Hey, Jane, no, tell me this: how did they get over to the mainland? Them wild pigs, them wild hogs. That's a question. How the hell did they get over there? They sure as hell didn't take the ferry. I'll bet you.
I don't know about them little turd javelina things that we got over here. We have huge hog things over here on my side of town, and
Yeah, but Janice, you know what they do? They harvest all them pigs. They say if you shoot one, you can harvest it. Like, how do you know what? Like you say, you got all them diseases. How do you know? Is there a pig? You take it through a pig outlet, and I'll tell you if it's good or not. I wouldn't trust it, but yeah.
that's the difference. There's javelinas over here on this side of the state line, and then we have wild pigs over here.
Yeah, but they say they say the wild pigs are different than the javelinos. The javelinos are a rodent. They're like a overgrown rat, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I've heard, but
They look like a pig to me.
they're small. They're the little bitty ish.
Not much smaller. There's some, except for the wild boars, most of the wild pigs are about the same size as a javelino.
Oh no,
No?
no. A big javelina weigh 40 pounds.
Oh, no.
Now they little
So
bitty.
that's 40 pounds. I'm not talking about the ones that are like 150 pounds.
Yeah, those are the wild boars.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Steve was saying that the javelinos will get up to like that size. No,
No,
no.
I think the state record in the state of Texas on a javelina is like 48 pounds or something like
Oh, okay. Must be. I must have been thinking of something else.
Well,
But-
no, they look big if you're looking at them from the side.
Yeah.
But they're not but about that damn thick. They're
Yeah.
a little bit is skinny. I mean,
Yeah.
and where I killed one damn feral hog. We had some idiots here that they had the feral hogs in here, and they got hold of some Russian boars and turned a bunch of boars loose in here. So we've got some damn hogs that are huge. I killed one that weighed 706 pounds.
But you know what the stupid thing, like the stupid thing is how these things came about. Because they brought them in. Well, I don't know about down south, but in Canada they brought them in from Europe, the wild pigs, to bring up the quality of the pig meat, right? Well, then they broke out of their cages and nobody captured them, and nobody told anybody, so they just ran around wild.
Well,
And now
it
they
goes
got
back
a big.
further than that. The Spanish and the English, were big seafaring countries back in 1600, 1700. And they would load a couple pigs up on one of them ships. They eat anything,
Yeah.
They have babies left and right. And every time they come to an island that had fresh water on it, they'd turn 2 or 3 pair loose.
Yeah.
And they populated the whole damn world.
Yeah.
There wasn't but 2 kinds of pigs, and that was a European and a Russian boar.
Yeah.
And they'd dump them out. And then, like in Louisiana and East Texas and stuff, they wouldn't pin them hogs up.
Yeah.
They'd take and catch them and cut them and turn them loose and let them run wild where they didn't have to feed them. And then they'd shoot them or whatever.
Well, you got to throw Louisiana in here, man. It's probably Arkansas and all them other people.
What?
Missouri and,
They're all over.
I didn't realize they were in Canada now.
Oh yeah, they're. You You Google wild boars in Canada. It's quite like Alberta's got. They figure they got. Well, the
Really?
United States figure they got 2 million of the damn things, and Canada's they figure they're up around 100,000 now. So yeah.
It's supposed to be like 14 million in Texas.
I don't
You
know.
don't you don't even have to have a hunting license, and you can
Look
kill
up
them
Big
any
Bomb.
way. You can kill them any way you can kill them.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
don't make
Look
a
up
difference.
Pig Bomb because
Well, what the hell do they do with them after you shoot them? Where do you take them?
a lot of times you just leave them where they're at because there's that many. You don't.
Hmm.
You can, I can give you a ride on a helicopter where you're going and you just kill them
Yeah, that's the way to do it in Texas.
Yeah.
because there is that many. There's
Oh, they're bad. They're like I watch stuff on YouTube on them all the time, and it's just amazing, amazing how nasty they are and how big they are, and
yeah,
like they pay a bounty for them or anything.
yes,
Some places.
Because this guy that does it, he puts down bags of corn. Well, a bag of corn's got to be what, $20 of
No,
cattle
like,
corn?
yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
puts 3 bags down. That's $60. Where the hell does he get his money to pay for that shit?
well, now you can eat them, but you need to. It's like here in Texas. I've butchered a bunch of them, and they're good eating if you kill them the right time of the year.
Yeah,
You kill one at
You have to get them, and then you put them in a pen. If it's not the right time of year, you put them in a pen, and then you feed them the right stuff instead of what they had, and then you slaughter them. And
it sounds like work.
But
yeah,
what the deal is, we found out here in Texas was that if the acorns are falling or pecans and all, they're so damn greasy you can't eat them.
Yeah.
But
yes,
if you wait till say this time of the year to when what they're eating is different, now they're pretty good to eat then. We used to barbecue them and do all kind of stuff.
that's kind of like the squirrels. Right now,
That's what they say.
300 million friggin' acorns laying in my backyard. My dogs have to get in the. We're fixing to go eat the squirrels. We're fixing to go eat the squirrels. And then you open the door and
Gone.
all the squirrels run away. That's like if you eat one of these squirrels that we got right now, it would not be so awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. My thing is, I really don't kill nothing. You just give it to me and I put it in that little black pot and we'll see how it turns out, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought I stumbled on it before I left Alberta, and I was reading about it, and it's just amazing how crazy it's out of hand.
well, you got several things like that. You got the damn anacondas down there in Florida that are going crazy.
No, those bastards, they're the size of small cars.
Yeah, and you got the feral hogs. Well, they're not native to the United States.
That's what they're called, right? Feral hogs, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Feral hogs. Yeah.
and
Yeah, but the funny thing about the anacondas in Florida, they're having they got it's like Democrats and the Republicans. They're having a fight down there, and the alligators and the snakes fight each other, trying to eat each other. So yeah, it's kind of funny.
Well, the snakes they got down there are like eating deer and stuff.
Yeah. They're taking all the small animals.
Yeah, but they're big though.
Oh,
Those things can be 12, 14, 15 feet long.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like the javelina that we have. They just go in here and rut up a whole cornfield. I mean, like,
Yeah, but the snakes they don't destroy the place, right?
do what?
They don't destroy their habitat, right? Not like the pigs, not like the javelinos.
Well, you're talking about a different area.
No, not the javelinos, the pharaohs.
You're talking about a different area.
Yeah.
The snakes eat when they eat all the other snakes' eggs, and they get so big that like a raccoon can't go in here and eat the snake or something. Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, you changed everything.
Yeah, I suppose.
I didn't know y'all had javelina in Louisiana, Bill.
Oh yeah.
Really? What
We've
did they?
had wild pigs for like,
No, now I'm not talking about the pigs. I'm talking about the javelina.
I think it's javelina too, but it's been the wild pigs for at least I know for since 2012.
Yeah, they've been around a long time. I was surprised how long they've been there. They just
Because
started. Now they got the numbers running for them. Now they're really
badass going towards the um, going towards the hate you people. Ternium, which is at the Ternium is at the man.
anyway.
Port. Ternium is
The
at
road. I gotta get up in the morning and do some stuff. So I thought I'd come on here and cause some shit and then leave. That's how you did.
well, Ternium's at the port. The port is at down there, and yeah, we have every year that I've worked there, we have hit a big ass fucking javelina or a big ass you know
Well, javelinas, their main food source is prickly pear cactus.
is what?
The cactus. They'll just take these old flat leaf cactus, prickly pear,
Yeah,
and they'll just reach out there and bite a hunk out of it, chew thorns and all.
bring them on this way. So
Mhm.
all right, Ron, I'm finna go.
Yeah, I think it's about time. We ain't been on here but nearly 3 hours now.
All right, talk to you later, buddy.
All right. Appreciate you coming up.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a pair there now.
What?
I said, that's a pair, you and Badge.
That's pretty cool, huh? Later, buddy.
All right, be good, bud.
Rhonda's gonna kick my ass. It's okay.
Well, Cookie, only place that I've ate javelina and it was worth a dime. They killed some that were just about half grown, and some of them wetbacks down in South Texas they can bury them in the ground and cook them. And now they were good there, but those were. And now the feral pigs, if you catch them right, they're good. You gone, Janice? Well, I'll say good night to everybody, Jane and Badge and Cookie and Diane, Janet.
Later, buddy.
All right. Y'all have a good night.